Imagine having a digital assistant that doesn't just follow commands, but actually understands your goals and figures out how to achieve them. An assistant that can learn from experience, adapt to new situations, and even collaborate with other digital minds to solve complex problems. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. These AI agents are already helping doctors discover new treatments, enabling scientists to understand climate patterns, and transforming how businesses operate. They're scheduling our meetings, managing our emails, and even helping artists create new forms of expression. But what exactly are these AI agents? How do they work? And how are they different from the simple chatbots and automation tools we're familiar with? In part 1 of our 2-part documentary series, we'll explore the evolution of these digital minds, understand their capabilities, and see how they're reshaping our world. Join us as we uncover the story of AI agents, and stay tuned for part 2, where we'll dive deep into how these remarkable systems are built and how you can harness their power in your own work.
Little by little, we're giving sights to the machines. First, we teach them to see. Then they help us to see better. For the first time, human eyes won't be the only ones pondering and exploring our world. We will not only use the machines of their intelligence, we will also collaborate with them in ways that we cannot even imagine.
To understand today's AI agents, we need to start with a simple question. How did we get here? The journey began in the 1950s, when scientists first dreamed of creating machines that could think. Their early attempts were simple by today's standards, programs that could play chess or solve basic math problems. But the real breakthrough came with machine learning, teaching computers to learn from experience rather than just following fixed rules. Think of it like the difference between giving someone a map with exact directions versus teaching them how to navigate. The first approach works until you encounter road construction. The second allows adaptation to any situation. By the early 2020s, we saw the emergence of large language models like GPT-4 that could understand and generate human-like text, but these were still essentially very sophisticated question-answering systems. The leap to AI agents came when researchers figured out how to give these systems the ability to plan and take actions on their own.
By teaching future AI models how to solve problems creatively, or in effect simulate the physics of our world, we can build more useful systems that can help people communicate in new ways, and thereby advance the frontiers of AI.
The transition from passive AI systems to active agents was like the difference between a library that can answer questions and a research assistant who can actually help you complete a project. So what exactly is an AI agent? Think of it this way. If regular software is like a tool that does exactly what you tell it to do, an AI agent is more like a capable assistant who understands your goals and figures out how to achieve them. Let's use a practical example. When you use a traditional email program, you have to manually sort through messages, write responses, and manage your calendar. An AI agent, on the other hand, can understand the content of your emails, prioritize important messages, draft appropriate responses for your review, and even coordinate meeting times with other people's AI agents. What makes these agents truly special is their ability to learn and adapt. Unlike traditional software that keeps making the same mistakes, AI agents improve through experience. They learn your preferences, understand context, and adjust their behavior based on what works and what doesn't.
I think what will happen is everybody will say, hey, in order for you to either action into my action space or to get data out of my sort of schema, so to speak, there is some kind of an interface to my agent that is licensed, so to speak.
But it's important to understand what AI agents are not. They're not conscious beings, and they don't understand the world the way humans do. Instead, they're incredibly sophisticated pattern recognition systems that can process vast amounts of information and learn from experience to achieve specific goals. These agents have three key capabilities that set them apart. 1. Perception. They can analyze documents, process images, or understand natural language. 2nd, planning. They can figure out the steps needed to achieve a goal. 3rd, action. They can take actions and learn from the results, whether that's writing code, generating content, or controlling robotic systems.
Systems like ChatGPT and Claude and so on, they already are agentic to some extent. That's already agentic because humans are agents, so the AI learns to imitate humans. In fact, most of the agency that we find in current chatbots comes from that.
To understand how AI agents work, let's break it down into something we all can relate to. Imagine teaching a new employee. First, they need to understand their environment, reading documents, recognizing faces, understanding conversations. Then they need to plan their actions and learn from their experiences. AI agents work in a similar way. Let's look at a practical example. An AI agent helping a doctor analyze medical images. First, the agent processes the image, much like how our eyes take in visual information. Then it compares what it sees with patterns it has learned from millions of other medical images. Finally, it can highlight areas of potential concern for the doctor to review. But these agents don't work in isolation. Modern AI agents can communicate with each other, sharing information and coordinating actions. Think of it like a team of specialists working together on a complex project.
Whereas most people are thinking their AI can help with tasks, the bigger picture is that it could make medicine human again.
Let's look at how AI agents are making a measurable impact in real organizations today. At GitHub, Copilot works alongside developers as an AI programming assistant. According to GitHub's 2022 research study, developers using Copilot completed their programming tasks 55% faster than those working without it, while maintaining code quality. In customer service, Intercom's AI agent has transformed how businesses handle inquiries. Their published data shows that AI handles over 50% of initial customer conversations, with response times under 1 minute across multiple languages. Microsoft Teams Premium uses AI agents to provide real-time meeting assistance, including verified capabilities like automatic translation across 40 languages and automated meeting summaries. These examples show how AI agents are augmenting human capabilities in practical, measurable ways.
Every application that is being built today and in the future will have not just one foundational model, but multiple foundational models. So you might use Mistral for this, you might use Cohere for that, you might use OpenAI for something else within the same application. But agents is where the big step function is. Go and listen to Andrew Ng's multi-shot agentic framework approach. He looks at code development and he says, let me develop code using GPT 3.5 and GPT 4. Dramatic difference in terms of GPT scale and size and accuracy and so on. But then let me add assistive agents to each code development process. So with GPT 3.5, they built a code checker. They built a code security engine. They built a bunch of these things that do assistive help on the code development lifecycle. They did that for 3.5 and they realized that it's getting you way better results than a one-shot GPT-4. Now, of course, when you apply it to GPT-4, it'll do even better. Multiple agents working together to solve a problem is where the industry is headed towards.
One of the most important things to understand about AI agents is that they're not replacing humans. They're empowering us to work in new and more effective ways. Think of it like the difference between having a basic calculator and having a skilled research assistant. The calculator can only do what you tell it to, but the assistant can help you approach problems in ways you might not have considered. Consider how an AI agent works alongside you. While you're writing a report, it can simultaneously research related topics, fact-check your statements, and suggest relevant data to include. If you're analyzing data, it can proactively identify patterns and anomalies, bringing important insights to your attention. When you're planning a project, it can help break down complex tasks, suggest potential approaches, and even anticipate challenges you might face. These agents can serve as your digital teammates, monitoring multiple data streams while you work, managing routine communications, and even coordinating with other AI agents to complete complex tasks. For instance, while you're focused on strategic decisions, one agent might be monitoring market trends, another analyzing competitor data, and a third preparing preliminary reports, all working together under your guidance. The key difference from traditional automation is that AI agents can understand context and adapt. They learn from your preferences and working style, becoming more effective partners over time. They can anticipate your needs, suggest alternative approaches, and even identify opportunities you might have missed. This isn't about replacing human judgment, it's about enhancing it. While AI agents handle routine tasks and data processing, humans can focus on what they do best: creative thinking, emotional intelligence, and complex decision-making that requires human insight and experience. Think of AI agents as members of your personal support team, each with specific capabilities, but all working under your direction. They're not just tools you use, they're partners who understand your goals and actively help you achieve them. Of course, integrating AI agents into our work isn't without challenges. Let's look at how organizations are addressing these challenges responsibly and effectively. One key concern is ensuring AI agents make reliable decisions. Microsoft's approach to this challenge is instructive. Their AI agents include what they call confidence scores. Essentially, the agent's own assessment of how certain it is about its decisions. When the confidence is low, the agent automatically involves human experts, but reliability isn't the only challenge. AI agents also raise important ethical questions. For instance, how do we ensure these systems don't perpetuate biases present in their training data? At Google DeepMind, researchers are developing techniques to audit AI agents for fairness and transparency, ensuring they make decisions that are not only accurate, but also equitable. Another critical issue is privacy. When AI agents handle sensitive information, how do we protect user data? Companies like Apple are pioneering approaches like on-device processing, where data is analyzed locally rather than being sent to the cloud, ensuring greater privacy and security. These challenges remind us that the rise of AI agents isn't just a technological revolution, it's a societal one. As we integrate these systems into our lives, we must ensure they serve the greater good. Understanding how to work effectively with AI agents is becoming increasingly important in today's workplace. Salesforce's implementation of Einstein AI demonstrates how organizations can successfully integrate AI agents into their daily operations. Their documented approach focuses on teaching teams how to collaborate with AI effectively, while maintaining human oversight of critical decisions.
Of the 36,000 customer inquiries I get every single week, now 31,000 can be resolved by agent. Still 5,000 of the 31,000 have to go to human beings. And those human beings then are seamlessly interoperating with that service, because this is about humans and agents working together.
The company's success with AI integration is measurable. According to their published data, teams using Einstein AI report significantly improved productivity in tasks like sales forecasting, customer service routing, and data analysis, while maintaining human control over strategic decisions. This measured approach to AI integration shows how organizations can successfully blend human expertise with AI capabilities, creating workflows that enhance rather than replace human decision-making. As we look to the future, research at institutions like Stanford's AI Lab and MIT's Media Lab is pushing the boundaries of what AI agents can do. But perhaps more importantly, they're exploring how to make these agents more natural and intuitive partners for humans.
If you could choose one AI agent for daily tasks, which would it be?
Now, honestly, I have a really hard time with that. I find that to help as a brainstorming partner or to do online research, to help with coding, I should use different AI agents. And I think that the rise of verticalized agents, where we have a specialized agent to fill out legal complex compliance paperwork, or a different AI agent to help medical diagnosis. I think we're actually going to a very multiple agents, different, Just like we like to have different people help us with different tasks, I think in the future, all of us will have access to a lot of different AI agents to help us with different tasks. And I don't know, I'd be pretty irritated if you forced me to cut off access to all but one of these agents.
The future of AI agents is not just about technology. It's about how we, as humans, choose to shape it. As we've seen throughout this documentary, AI agents represent a fundamental shift in how we work with technology. They're not just tools we use. They're partners that can understand our goals, learn from experience, and work alongside us to solve complex problems. In part 2 of our series, we'll explore the technical foundations of these AI agents, how they're built, trained, and deployed. But the key lesson from part 1 is clear. The future belongs not to AI alone, but to those who learn to work effectively with these new digital partners. The transformation we're witnessing isn't just technological. It's profoundly human. It's about augmenting our capabilities, freeing us from routine tasks, and allowing us to focus on what humans do best: creative thinking, emotional intelligence, and complex decision-making. The question isn't whether AI agents will change how we work. They already are. The question is how we'll shape this change to benefit humanity as a whole. So, what role will you play in this transformation? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for part 2, where we'll dive into the technical magic behind AI agents. Together, let's shape the future of human-AI collaboration.